Okay, welcome to the deep dive. This is where we dig into your sources to pull out the most important insights. Today, we're getting into a really interesting bit from Steve Russak's book, The Launchpad Years. You know, the one about reinventing yourself in early adulthood. And our mission really is to look past that standard question, what are you good at?
Hmm.
We want to explore how you can actually find your passions, sometimes in places you wouldn't expect, sort of shortcutting the path to a life with purpose. So yeah, that question, what am I good at? It's common, but Russak, he kind of flips that, doesn't he? What does he suggest focusing on instead, beyond just, technical skills,
Yeah.
to find that inner fire?
Right. He pushes us to look more inwardly. Our core values, things we're just naturally interested in, our innate talents. And it's not just about your job. It's really about looking at hobbies, what you do for fun, where your curiosity naturally takes you. And what's really fascinating, I think, is his focus on this idea of flow.
Flow. Yeah, that's a really interesting concept. For anyone maybe not familiar, what does Russak actually mean by flow, and why is noticing it so key for self-discovery?
Well, he talks about it as those times when you just lose track of everything. Time disappears.
Yeah.
You might feel this real sense of joy, or maybe a task just feels completely effortless.
Right, totally absorbed.
Exactly. And he says these aren't just nice feelings. They're actually powerful signs, indicators of what you're truly passionate about, where your talents lie. These are the things, he argues, that you can weave into your life to make it feel genuinely fulfilling, because it doesn't feel like work then.
That losing track of time bit really resonates. So it sounds like he's saying we shouldn't just wait for these moments. We should, actively seek them out or find new ones. How do we do that?
Oh, definitely. He really emphasizes cultivating curiosity and engaging in what he calls low-stakes experimentation. Basically, using curiosity to drive your self-discovery, trying stuff out in different areas, but without, huge pressure or commitment.
Like playful exploration.
Exactly. Just exploring playfully, finding new interests, or maybe just confirming ones you already suspected.
And thinking bigger picture, that curiosity, it feels like more than just a nice trait for finding your way, right? It seems almost like a fundamental skill for, navigating an uncertain future.
Oh, absolutely. It keeps you open, doesn't it? Open to new experiences. It empowers you to, actively shape your own path. You start discovering opportunities you might have missed otherwise. You're not just passively waiting. You're exploring what could be.
Okay, so for someone listening, trying to put this into practice, once you're exploring with curiosity, how does Russak suggest you figure out what really matters, what actually sticks?
Right. This is key. He really zeroes in on asking yourself, what energizes you?
Mm-hmm.
He highlights this really deep connection between passion and intrinsic motivation, that internal drive. When you're doing things that really click with your values and interests, you just naturally feel more energy, more engaged.
Ah, the energy piece. So finding those energizing activities, it's like building an internal compass for how to live your life, not just finding a hobby.
Exactly that. It's an internal compass. When you prioritize things that give you energy instead of draining you, you can start building a life that just feels more, sustainable.
Sustainable, yeah, and
Yeah.
genuinely fulfilling.
It helps you move beyond seeing work as just, a means to an end. It suggests maybe your work and personal life can actually feed each other energy.
So wrapping up our deep dive today, we've really seen that finding your passion, it goes way beyond just listing your skills on a resume. It's much more about noticing those maybe rare moments of flow, really embracing curiosity, trying things out without pressure, and maybe most importantly, tuning into what truly gives you energy.
Yeah, exactly. So as you think about this, maybe ask yourself, what activities actually do make you lose track of time? What fills you with that sense of joy or just leaves you feeling energized? And maybe consider how paying a bit more attention to those specific experiences could start to shape your path forward, perhaps in ways you don't quite expect yet.